Well, hello there, YouTube. I, Deckard Cain, have returned to this world of sanctuary. Stay a while and listen. Okay, so where are we? We're in a car. We got a cow. We're in a car and we got a cow and we're holding it in our arms right here. That's a cow. It looks more like a liver, but trust me, livers and cows look very, very similar indeed. That is in fact a cow. When we left off yesterday, this is a new day with new recordings, new everything. I talked a little bit about what our plans are. And the most immediate plans we have is to go home and use our dehydrator to preserve this here cow meat. We will preserve our cow meat in our dehydrator, and then we will do some collecting of basic things around this town, which kind of sucks. It's kind of like locked in. It's not an easy town. But we have a few things up our sleeve. We have a library right here. We can find books there. Nearby the library, there is a fire station. So we want to go to the library and the fire station at night and do some night raiding over there. Then we want to go down here to where all of these garages are and see if we can pick up some supplies for car maintenance. I am like of half a mind to just do without the garage because it's really tough to get to. We might just abandon the plan halfway through and go back up. We do have enough stuff, I think, that what we're lacking, if I remember right, it's been like 3 days since I last recorded, but if I remember right, we're really just missing the welding goggles. So you can make welding goggles if you have enough sunglasses, and, well, adventurer, we need to collect the sunglasses. Anyway. We need to collect sunglasses, maybe. Either sunglasses or going to the garages. We don't necessarily need both, though. And right here is a sports car, like one of those fancy electric sports cars, somewhere up here. And yeah. Oh, did we leave the Barrett? We might have forgotten to pick it back up, but fortunately we have a note. That's good. That is an electric sports car that has two very large electric engines and some batteries. We will switch vehicles to the sports car. It needs wheels, but we can put wheels on it. We have a scissor jack. And then we can come up here to where this fancy military cargo truck is. And it needs batteries and a gas tank here. But we can put in our electrical battery, like our big storage battery. Our storage and for that we need a telescopic cantilever thing to install the new engine and the new battery, and then we can go over here and maybe find more batteries in this electric car with 2 fully charged batteries here, and then we'll be on our way. We'll have ourselves a mobile base. But first things first, we have cows to butcher and we have libraries to raid. So let's get moving on the road again. Yes. We also have a head injury to worry about. That's not ideal. And of course, we keep struggling to stand and falling down and standing up and struggling because we are carrying a very, very large bovine friend. Here's our storage batteries that we'll eventually get. And let's continue on. I want to watch my head damage. I'm slightly worried we might be, take one wrong hit, one wrong move, and we could be in serious danger here. Here's our military cargo truck that will be our home. Oftentimes we like to have static bases, but in this case, this city kind of sucks. So we want to be on the move. Hello, Darkwing Drake. Yeah, the secret cow level. That's a really, really good reference. This is our cow right here. As I mentioned earlier, it looks a little bit like a liver, but it's actually a cow, and we are holding it while we drive. We are multitasking. Holding on to our cow, driving down the road, being knocked to the floor repeatedly because of the terrible, terrible bovine weight. Oh boy. I don't know, it's quite a trick driving a car and holding a cow, but we're up to it. We are Deckard Cain. We're capable of very magical things. I don't know how secret this cow level is, though. We are having some trouble steering, and that might be partly due to the cow. I'm not sure. All right. Getting there. It's a little ways home. A little distance. That's secret cow level, man. That was amazing. Why didn't Diablo 3 have a secret cow level? That's what I want to know. Or did it? Maybe I just missed out. How's our gas doing? 7.9 liters, that's plenty. There is an owl bear, and it looks like our magical tile set is again working. It's very strange, you know, you need to load, I'll just show you actually, might as well. Active world mods. You need to load these graphical mods with the tile sets for Magicalism and Aftershock, but for some reason I found the first time you load up a world with those, they don't show up. You have to quit the game and restart. Oh, did it? Diablo 3 at a secret unicorn level? Oh man. I didn't play all that much Diablo 3. I did buy it, and then of course, you know, it's the classic tale on release. They got a wee bit greedy with their like loot mechanics and their little marketplace bullshit, and so I just kind of stopped playing it pretty quickly and never went back to it, you know. I think I might have gone back to it briefly when they changed it, but played a lot of Diablo 2, but not a lot of Diablo 3. Oh, interesting. There's gunfire. Where's that coming from? Is this the place where we thought there was a lab underground? Oh, there is a lab underground. It's right here. Okay, so that's where the gunfire came from, the lab. Mystery solved. Oh, nice. Yeah, was it really before EverQuest? EverQuest was 1999. I guess it was. I had a couple friends, oh, shoot. High school friends, two of my closest friends in high school, who did that thing where they only ever played in hardcore mode, and then they... Uh-oh. Item mutant bug hydrogen sacks was loaded with charges. Well, they don't need hydrogen, they're bugs. They only ever played hardcore mode in Diablo 2, and they would go around as hired guns to go into public games and basically murk other people's hardcore characters. So that's one way to play, right? They were pretty hard into it too. I wasn't nearly as hot and heavy as they were. Did play a bunch of EverQuest right around release, about the same time. Definitely Diablo 2 would have been after Ultima Online though, right? Pretty sure. Ultima Online was great, at least early on. I found with all of those old MMOs, that those first couple generations of MMOs, they sort of started with a mud culture, you know, about them, and it was a real sort of community thing. And over time, they became more like what WoW was. The lootathon, the grind, that kind of stuff. As much as EverQuest, I think I've talked about EverQuest a bit on a previous stream, but as much as it was an extremely grindy game, very, very difficult to get to max level, there is the Barret. We did in fact leave it behind, but that's fine. It wasn't designed to be grindy, you know. It was they were pretty clear about it during the beta period when I was playing and following it closely, that the design goal of EverQuest was to be kind of like a mud, where very, very, oh man, we're having a lot of trouble driving, probably thanks to the cow, where it wasn't really designed for people to try to get to max level. It was we're dropping the cow. It's too bad it's pulped. That was our friendly farmer decided to pulp it for us. I think he thought he was doing us a favor, but he really wasn't. It was designed so that it would be a rare thing to encounter like a high level character in game, and it was supposed to be this special thing that maybe a few like uber dedicated players might eventually get to max level, but certainly not everyone. Of course, it turned out that it wasn't the case at all, and everyone wanted to be max level, so therefore the grind began. But I really liked the concept of EverQuest when it was intended to be a living, breathing world, you know? Somewhere between Muds and Ultima Online, kind of. Early Ultima Online. Okay. So let's bring our stuff inside. Oh, hello, friend. I forgot you were here. This is our mage buddy. Just standing on our stuff. Like you do. Okay, so stop hauling items. Now let's see what we can do vis-a-vis butchering. I guess we should have left the cow outside. There's no trees around here, really? Oh man, we have to haul the cow all the way to those trees. Okay, well, that's fine. We have long ropes around, though. I'm sure of that. So let's find a rope. We have 3 long ropes, in fact. That's a lot. I think we're holding our butcher knife. We even have a cowbell. Nice. No, it doesn't seem like we do have a butcher knife on us. Pretty sure we have one, though, so let's find that one. Butcher... What? What? Really? Carving knife. Okay. It's not quite a butcher knife, but it's something. Let's make sure we don't have a... Well, we certainly don't. Carving knife's the best we can do. Okay. There's none over here, is there? Would be possible, I suppose. No, doesn't look like it. Paring steak and butter. Okay, sure. Oh, we should drop our stuff first. Let's read the books we picked up. And then, everything except the long rope. And the trident. Oh, right, we have a scalpel. I forgot about that. We got both a scalpel and also a stethoscope at the... Oh, yeah, there it is. I was like, I don't see the stethoscope, but it's totally up there. While we were stuck in that weird sort of... What was it called? Over here, there was the augmentation clinic and the aquacultural farm. Very interesting pair of buildings. Lots of poison, lots of death. Lots of head damage. All right. Butcher, cow, full butchery. Wood sawing? Really? Okay, well, I suppose that makes sense. Cows are made of wood, after all. Very woody animals. Okay. Wood saw. Yeah, we do have one of those. Good. Wonder if you could use a chainsaw, which we also have. That'd be fun. Chainsaw a cow. So let's see how much meat we get. Unfortunately, our buddy there did pulp it, so that's gonna hurt. Interesting, our stamina's gone. Someone mentioned that before, that you can lose stamina from long butchering, and clearly that's true. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, tons of meat. Okay, so I'm not going to take the organs, I don't think. But we'll get the fat and the meat and the bone and the sinew. And that's fine. Don't need the scrap of meat either. Okay, so we have a food dehydrator, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, all of this plan was for naught. Yes, we do. And it's right now has a full medium battery in it, so that's good. Dehydrated meat. Perfect. Okay, so let's start work on this. We should eat first. How about that? We'll eat some bacon, because we can replace bacon. Replace it with meat. Okay. Dehydrated meat. We will dehydrate all of the meat. Hey, what's the difference here? This one requires a chemistry set as well as the dehydrator. This one only requires the dehydrator. That's very strange. I wonder why there's 2 recipes, one of which requires more time and an extra item, and... Oh, look at this. The satiety is lower on this and higher on this one. And it has more calories. So if you use the chemistry set as well, you can get a higher calorie count. So that's really interesting. I wouldn't have expected that, but sure. Let's do the higher calorie count version. And we'll keep going up here until... Actually, I think if we do it all, like if we do a full 50, it won't go as bad before it's dehydrated. So I think that's probably the best. I know we don't have enough charges. That's fine. We can reload. Let's do it. Insufficient charges. So we're going to take a second and check our head wounds. Our bandage and disinfectant is now poor. I think I'm going to reapply that stuff. Might as well, right? We only have 3 or 6 bandages total. We have three on the floor and 3 that we're holding on to. Oh, and there's 2 more in the cupboard. Okay. So we have a total of 8 bandages. That's fine. We'll use 1. And antiseptic, which I think we have a lot of. Oh, yeah, we have tons of antiseptic. Okay. So that'll heal slightly faster. Now we're going to reload the chemistry set with one of those and continue on our merry crafting way. Meat. Too heavy to pick up. Haha. Okay, get items. In progress meat. We're overburdened with all of our meat. It's what happens when you hold your meat too long. I don't know. It's not great holding your meat. Wait. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Chemistry set. Can no longer see well enough. Okay, so let's close the window and turn on, I believe we have a reading light now. Yes, we do. Too heavy to pick up, of course, because we're overweight. Reading light. Okay, activate the reading light. Only has 14 batteries. That'll last a little while, though, and then we'll fix the batteries. Oh, it's up here. Insufficient food dehydrator charges, so let's reload that one. Food dehydrator, that battery. And then continue the meat. He's watching us craft. Our friend is watching us craft. Now we need to reload our reading light. Don't have any batteries. Okay, yeah, that's because it's still has 1 in there, so... Oh, right, you need ultralight batteries for reading lights. I forgot about that. Okay, so that's probably the only battery we have. We'll have to switch to a different form of light once that's gone. Oh, and it only has 5 charges, really. Uh-oh. Yeah, last time I used a reading light, I remember now, I had to do a battery mod for it in order to fit light batteries instead of ultralight batteries. So how are we going to do this? Battery. Yeah, we have plenty of light batteries, like tons. Okay, so what kind of light sources do we have here? We have a candle, but only 5 charges. Flashlights, of course, but that uses batteries really quickly. I guess we'll use our atomic smartphone. Seems like a good plan. Let's just make sure that there's nothing better. No, there really isn't. Okay, activate the atomic smartphone. Turn on. Okay. Continue the meat. Reload the food dehydrator. Howdy, howdy to you two, Twisted Officer. Welcome back to the stream. All right. Put the wrong battery in. Dehydrator. This one. We're actually going to use, like, the majority of our medium batteries doing this. That's okay, though. We'll have an electric vehicle soon, and we need this meat. We need the meat in order to live. In order to be secure in our food supply. I didn't mean reload. I meant activate. Activate the meat. We're very hungry and thirsty, so, oh, we need more food dehydrator charges. That's good. Using a lot of those. Let's go with, pickle. And, just some basic wheat cereal, I suppose. And then clean water. Do we have some? We should. We should have a bunch, right? Yeah, we have tons of clean water. Okay. Seems good. Meat. Oh, right. Reload the dehydrator. I forgot. Dehydrator. Man, wouldn't it be something if we ran out of medium batteries before we finish this meat? We're not gonna, but it would be something. There it is. The most critical issue, well, now that we have 50 meat dehydrated, we're going to dehydrate some more. The most critical issue following that will be the library. We'll want to get there and raid some books, and while we're in the neighborhood, we'll also go to the fire station. We want to go over here at night, though. What's this eye? I forget what that is. Internet cafe. Okay, that's useless. And then we have to consider whether or not we want to make the dangerous trip across town to these 3 garages here. We could... you know, get our welding equipment together on our own. We'd have to, we basically have to make a makeshift welder because we don't have enough welding tanks. We only have 2 small welding tanks. So I don't think we can rely on our torch too well. So, which is fine. We could happily do that. Okay, but I'm going to concentrate on this a bit, and then we need to get our mobile base together. Okay, so chunks of meat. How many more do we have? 86 more. Oh man, more than we'll ever use. So we don't have very many medium batteries. I doubt we can do 50 more of them, but let's try doing 30 more. That should work, I think. So dehydrated meat. And again, we'll do this one because it's better quality meat. We'll do 30 more. Why didn't that work? Huh? Weird. Recent. Dehydrated meat. 30? Don't have enough charges. Oh, I must have done that thing where it hit enter twice. It seems to keep doing that. Okay, reload dehydrator. Almost out of batteries. I have to pick up the meat. What? Okay. Oh, our friend is now assisting us in crafting. That's nice. Before, he was only watching us. He must have gained a level in food preparation so that he can now help us. That's good. We'll eat some pork and beans. And reload our dehydrator again. That's the last medium battery? Really? Okay, well, it is enough, I think. Okay, reload our chemistry set. Oh boy, not by much. We're really close to not having enough batteries to finish this. That would be a real pain. But we're done, so it worked out. But we're basically out of medium batteries at this point. That's fine. If we do want to end up using the makeshift welder technique, I'll make myself a battery mod that'll let us use either heavy batteries or car batteries. So we have 80 dehydrated meat at a calorie count of 402 each. So that's like tons of food. We might also want to render the tallow. We're going to struggle to have enough fuel for that, though. Oops, not consume. So we need 7 chemistry set charges per tallow. So I guess we'll do 4 at least, because we can do that. No problem. And if we reloaded our chemistry set, which is now at 0, we do have some more batteries here. They're almost empty, but they're enough for tallow. So let's just do some more tallow here. Again, might as well do all 9, because we do have enough batteries for that. Then reload the chemistry set. And activate the tallow. Oh, too heavy. Okay, sure. Get the tallow. Oh. Get the in-progress tallow. Okay. Then activate it. There it is. We now have lots of tallow. We have 108 plus 48, and each one is another 481 calories. So in this day of crafting, we have managed to acquire 156 tallow, so that at 500 calories, plus another 80 dehydrated meat, and another 500 calories apiece. So we have many, many, many meats. We have lots and lots of meats. Gameplay inhibitors with the channel points. You know what? I'm up for anything, Twisted. Like, so gameplay inhibitors are basically rules for me to follow that make it a little bit more interesting. Is that what it is? I'm still like kind of a Twitch newbie, despite my streaming. I might be up for that. I'm not sure. I guess it depends. Depends on what people have in mind, I suppose, which kind of is against the spirit of the whole thing. You're supposed to be up for anything, right? Oh, man. Yes. But I retain the right of veto power, I suppose. That totally goes against the spirit of everything. I don't know if veto power makes it inhibitors. But I don't know. Oh, I'll definitely disable safe mode. What do I look like, a safe player to you? I'm not safe. Perish the thought. So, looking at the time here, we're almost at daytime. I'm not going to go raiding now. We're tired and also almost at daytime, so that seems like a poor idea. Our head is still cold, but that's mostly because it needs to heal more. I don't think I'm going to redo the bandage and disinfectant again. They'll only bring us up to average because our first aid skill sucks. Maybe what I should do is use a little bit of time reading up first aid a little bit, or healthcare a little bit. Actually, I can't do that because I don't have any books for it. Haha, I see. So our healthcare is only 1, and that's why we can't get better than medium. So poor will have to do, I think. Yeah, I think I'm up for that. Pretty sure I'm up for that, so. I'm creative? Oh, you're too kind. I think I'm just good at bullshitting. Maybe that's the same thing. Maybe it isn't. I'm not sure. Reading light. Ham radio. Drop one of the antiseptic things, I guess. Bunch of bandages. Yeah, I'm up for pretty well anything, I suppose. I just need to figure out how to best do it. So, let's just sleep. So, like, when people do inhibitors, is it usually that you have, like, a set list of, 1,000 points for this, 2,000 points for that, etc.? Or is it, well, that was fast. Okay. Or is it just like, the chat decides what the thing is? Because, on one hand, that sounds more fun, but it also sounds like it could end very badly. I'm going to make some basic meat, some cooked meat, just to tide me over for today, because it's still pretty fresh. Oh, can't see to craft, right. Atomic smartphone. Turn on. Activate, or... cooked meat. Okay. 5. Yeah. Reload chemistry set again. Look at our batteries. Oh, boy. I guess we really need to find a battery charger. We used so many medium batteries doing all that dehydrating. I'm going to make some of this cooked meat into a sandwich, I think. Deluxe sandwich? That sounds really good. We can do 2 of them. Cool. Use the cooked meat. Use the cabbage. Seasoned salt. Sure. Now we have 3 delicious meat sandwiches. We'll eat 2 of them, and then we'll drink some water. Okay. The more inhibiting the inhibitor is, the more channel points it'll cost. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should come up with that. I don't know if I really want to, like, do that right now. I think getting on with the gameplay for now seems like a good idea. But maybe that's something I should think about between episodes or between recording sessions. Maybe come back with it next time. I don't know. If you have any ideas, like, you know, type them out in the chat or PM me or whatever, and I'll probably do it, you know. I'm up for a lot, you know. So. Now, I think one thing I'm going to do right away, it's middle of the afternoon, so it's not time to raid yet, but I'm going to run out and pick up my Browning, because it seems important not to forget it over here, and we already forgot it once. Fortunately, we had it tagged, so it wasn't such a big deal. Okay. Does the Browning have a strap? Did we put one on? I think we did, right? Yes. Considering taking the bipod off, like, I still feel like if there's any gun I want a bipod on, it's the Browning, because we kind of want to set up and take controlled shots with it anyway, but still, I hate bipods. Oh, well. What do we have in terms of guns anyway? We found some. Just last episode, I'm pretty sure. Some really nice ones. So let's reset here, and yeah, okay. So we have, oh, these are actually different battle rifles. I thought they were the same. There's the Rivtech 88, and the Rivtech 51. So the 88's slightly larger, and the 88 accepts drum magazines, where the 51 only accepts the box magazines. Same type of ammo. Slightly, the auto fire is a bit different. The 88 fires four rounds, whereas the 51 only fires 3. Slightly more damage for the 88. I mean, the 88 is just a better weapon, looks like to me. So, yeah. Slightly better range, too. Cool. So, yeah, we'll unload the clip on the 51. That's this one. Then we'll reload the 88. Or reload this clip. Right. And then reload the 88 with the clip. Okay, so we have our 28 shots in the Rivtech 88. Good. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could figure out how to add those. Like I've taken a peek through the menu, right? I don't think anything is too hard to figure out. It's more just a question of knowing what's possible. Once you know what's possible, it's usually pretty straightforward to make it happen. So how's our head heat doing? Seems okay. It's like no worse than the arms right now. Seeing that arm heat means we probably need some arm armor, some arm guards. Where are we? Carrying the trident, the shotgun, and a dive bag is pretty encumbering. But still, our torso encumbrance is only 43, which is, yeah, it's enough, but it's not a ton. And yeah, our arms only have elbow pads on them. That's not good. So what we really need is a jacket of some sort. Do we have a jacket? Maybe we just put it down? Probably. Yeah, there's a duster there. Okay. Now we're even more encumbered. We're 47 now. The duster interferes with something. What does it interfere with? The vest? Oh yeah, the vest is worn over clothes. I didn't think that was the case. Maybe it's because it's an XL vest. I don't know. So I guess we'll take off the duster after all. What we need is a suit, really, like a survival suit. But we won't be able to get there until we have the library raided. So let's turn on the atomic smartphone and then check out what we can read. So we do need to wait until nightfall. We can get our mechanics up or our electronics. Those are both good options. Or our shotgun, too. Shotgun's nice, because that's what we're wielding. So let's start by activating an MP3 player. That one only has 7 batteries in it, but might as well use the 7, I guess. And then I'll start with a less interesting book, one without a fun factor, maybe Under the Hood, because our focus is already very, very high. And look at that, our NPC is going to gain mechanics with us. He can help us work. Okay. Good stuff. Mechanics, too. Might as well keep going on mechanics, I suppose. Yeah, it has been a very eventful life, I think. I know you said that a little while ago, but, I mean, the first little bit was kind of uneventful. It was just like trying to find a place to live. But once we got there and started exploring around here, cooked meat's now old. We'll finish it up. What about our sandwich? Didn't go rotten, did it? Oh, 4 deluxe sandwiches, getting older. So we were eating meat sandwiches from earlier, but we also had these deluxe sandwiches that we just made. And I was eating the wrong ones. That's good. Oh, I know we have clean water. Why wouldn't it let me clean water? What? We had tons of clean water. Are you kidding me? What am I missing? Is it down here? Pulped corpse of a zombiever. Clearly not. That's really weird. We definitely had water. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that we had a bunch of water. Maybe we used it all for cooking. That seems entirely possible. Let's go on a little trip down to the other cabin and see if we can get more water. So I'm going to pick up the jerry can. Steel jerry can. We'll fill it with clean water. That'll be tons. This seems fine. I'm going to turn on safe mode. It is dark now. I didn't realize we'd been around that long. It's actually a good time to go raiding. So once we get back with the water, we'll immediately go off to the library. Have ourselves a little adventure. Some beavers hanging around. Here we are. Have a drink, I guess. Oh, the moon's out. Nice. It's almost an entirely full moon. I love it. Dispense into container, jerry can. We now have 39 clean water in the jerry can. Huh, I guess this one doesn't have a tile after all. It's the Sicilian Survivor. It actually doesn't seem to be hostile, which surprises me. I thought it was hostile. I assumed it was hostile. It does see us, right? Yeah, it totally sees us. Weird. Okay, well, good, I guess. Maybe we can lure zombies into those guys later. All right. I'm not going to bother bringing water with me, I don't think. So let's see what we need. We definitely want the crowbar. We need the crowbar. We can drop the MP3 player. Drop all but one lighter. The rest of the stuff's pretty useful. Rubber hose in case for some reason we need to refuel. I doubt it, but we might. Yeah, that all seems good. Under the hood, of course. Of course, under the hood, yes. Okay. Let's check out our wounds. We are bandaged and disinfected, but it doesn't say what the quality is. The quality's probably really low, though. Pretty sure. I don't remember if we need light for that for some reason, but yeah. Bandage head. Very poor. Expected quality improvement, very poor. Really? No, it's average. That's what I thought. Okay. Then antiseptic. Head. Okay. Ready to go. Let's do it. Actually, I'm gonna grab the Barrett as well. Because, no, I'm not gonna grab the Barrett. I'm gonna grab the Rivtech gun. I guess we don't have a strap for it. That's okay though. I'm just gonna hold it for now, I suppose. Yeah. No, I can. I do have a strap for it. Okay, good. I'm gonna put the, well, put it on the seat next to us. It's a good thing to have it close at hand. Okay. Come on. Be glad to have a car that starts reliably. That'll be nice. Yeah, I've enjoyed this this run so far. We need to be also thinking in terms of magic. That is the whole point. We need magical items. But first we need to figure out how to survive. And survival is key to acquiring magic. All right. Nothing more exciting than a library run. Shh. Zombie soldier, where are you? You right down there? Well, we could shoot him easily enough. I think he's far enough away from town, though, that he's not going to be much of an issue. I'm just going to let him catch up to us a little bit. And then we'll drive past him. It's a regular zombie. I think I probably want to stop around here. At least I want to turn off the headlights. Now let's turn the car around so that we have a quicker escape vector here. Something like that. Seems good. Stop driving. All right. Library's right up here. It's not quite the ideal place to stop, but it'll be fine. Be very, very quiet, please, please. A zapper zombie way to the south. We're not worried about that. Right on the edge of our vision range, even with his lit nature. Man, zappers are lit, man. There's an electric scooter, which would be nice if it had wheels. I really do enjoy little maneuverable thingamabobbers like that. It's a bicycle? Oh, and that bicycle has wheels. Oh, okay. Well, does that change anything? It's kind of right outside the library. Maybe we'll hop on it for our escape. I'm not going to go get it quite yet, though. We're just going to go straight into the library and see what happens from there. We do have 38 pounds of spare storage space. Spare encumbrance, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, the front door is kind of surrounded, so let's go this way. We'll need to wield something, our crowbar, I suppose, to break the window. Okay, here we are. This is all novels, probably, right? Yeah. Oh, no, not all novels. Good. Okay. So, Bowyers and Fletchers, do I really care about Arms and Armor of Imperial China? Probably not, right? We'll definitely go Historic Armor Smithing, and then the 2 good weapon books here. And, I don't know, Japanese armor making? I mean, I suppose. It's one of the first things I'll drop, though, if I lack room. The rest of this aisle's all novels, though. This looks like novels. Lies, Damn Lies, and Rocket Science? I mean, I bet that's a novel, but let's check it out. Oh, yeah, it totally is. Okay. Some more good stuff up here. Sewing Techniques is lovely. Early fabrication books, fine. Might as well take glass blowing, I guess. And E. Scott's Book of Tailoring is, like, super heavy for some reason, but whatever. Might end up dropping it soon. Antique Adornments. Here's some good stuff. Combustion and mechanical and welding. Now we're overburdened, but not by much. Electronics, home radio. Oh, good. Oh, good. Look, this is all the computer books. That's going to be excellent for lab diving. We're out of space. We're also significantly encumbered. So let's turn this into a double trip. I think it's necessary. I'm going to drop a couple of big books here until we are no longer encumbered, or at least not heavily encumbered. There we go. And then we'll either drop these into the bicycle, or maybe go all the way back to the car. I'm not sure. If we drop them into the bicycle basket, that could easily let us come back. Did we draw any attention towards this window? I did see that hunter. I didn't pay enough attention to where it was, though, unfortunately. Bit silly. There's a SWAT zombie up there. I think this one will see us if we could get to the bicycle. I don't know. Feels a little bit safer to go all the way back to the car. Let's just do it. It's not going to take too long. All right. So that's that. If we tried to drop in the bicycle basket, we'd have a little too many zombies around to do that safely, I think. The time we take, it would endanger us. I am concerned about that hunter that we saw, though. There it is. Where is it exactly? It's up there. Okay, so it's kind of northeast of us on the road. I feel like they kind of have a beat on us, though, here. Maybe I should have taken a screenshot so that we know which books we had. Like, did we get advanced programming? I don't remember. Oh, man, I don't remember if we grabbed these. That's too bad. I really should have written it down. I guess I'll get them again, and we can maybe drop them if it makes sense. Cooking on a budget. We'll take some of these basic cookbooks. I'm not going to take the sushi one, though. We're not going to fish, I don't think. Yeah, I think we did, too. I just have this sneaking suspicion that if I make the assumption that I have all of those, then I'm not going to have them. We're going to get back to the car and we're going to be like, oh no. And meanwhile, we have plenty of space right now. Like that's the end of the books. So we're not going to need that room for anything anyway. Might as well just take them all back. We're not overweight or anything, so it's really not a big deal to have a duplicate. So we'll go back one more time, drop these off. That is the library. Done and dusted. Now let's look out of curiosity. Advanced electronics was the only one we had. The computer ones we did not have, so we only got the one duplicate. I'll mark that library as explored. Now, I don't know whether I want to go here completely on foot or take the car. And I don't know whether I want to try to... I mean, I guess the hunter zombie isn't close enough to be worried about. Let's take the car. We'll park behind the church. I actually want to go in the church, too, because they very often have glasses in there, and we want sunglasses. Not using the headlights just to try to attract a bit less attention. Okay. Really? Uh-oh. Wasn't careful enough with that turn. And again. Okay, so let's just get out of here. Approach it a bit better. Oh, you tore off my door? You bastard. This car is not at all reliable. Meanwhile, we have a bileless soldier zombie as well. I've done a poor job of this whole navigating thing. Not super worried about it, but geez. That was not nearly as stealthy or as careful as I would have liked it to be. And now we have one less door to worry about. Oh well. At least it means we'll be able to, like, actually leave a bit quicker. So this church does seem to have a lot of baddies around it. I'm not going to worry too much about it. It is nighttime. We can escape problems. So let's switch to items, see what we can see around here. The raincoat's probably worth grabbing. The candlesticks probably too. We don't have Oh, no, we have the atomic smartphone Oh, I guess the candlesticks can't actually be activated. Okay. I was going to say we have an atomic smartphone for either light or music, but not both. Oh, it's a computer. I haven't been in a church for a while. I don't usually, like, care too much about these things, so let's check it out. Oh, church bells. Oh, wow, you can activate the church bells? That's new-ish. But we haven't found any sunglasses in here. There might be some at the far side of the church down here. What's out here? Oh, good. Oh, Bileless Soldier Zombie just hit us in the torso with bile. Good stuff. I think that means it's time to escape. Oh, wow. We've attracted a lot of attention. Good job, zombies. You tracked me down. Skeletal dog. Oh, dear. Maybe you're right, Twisted Officer. Maybe I should have been more careful. Well, I guess we're going back to the car. More bile. Good stuff. Run back to the car. Come on. Start. Start. There we go. Get out of here. We'll just curve around and come back the other side. This will actually kind of help us in the long run, because we'll have drawn these zombies away over this direction. And in fact, I'm going to help that process along a bit by honking a few times. Seems fine. Now we'll want to recover our stamina as well. There's more gunshots north and below. Well, that's the labs right there. Hey, we actually managed to pull that turn off. Unlike the last time we tried one of those. It's a couple cargo spaces, but well, whatever. Too bad we didn't find any sunglasses. What are you? You're an atomic car, eh? Draining mini reactor, though, and draining storage battery. So that's actually useless to us. All the things we'd really want out of it are screwed. Okay. This is probably a pretty good place to sit, I think. What's that? TSKBEM brand spoached. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a very, very Nordic type of a consonant arrangement. Not a particularly Nordic speaker myself, though, so, yeah. An old and decidedly uncommon firefighter robot of Soviet design. Crab-like in form. Its back mounts a squat water tank beneath a turreted water cannon. Okay. I don't know why we were running. It's not. And we'll just kind of stand here until we recover our stamina. Might as well just tell it to. Okay. We're good on space. Zombie is attacking the robot, of course. Who's winning? Neither. They're both at full health. Okay, sure. This looks like one of the nicer fire halls, though, so that's good. We have an office tower. Actually, office towers would also be excellent places to get sunglasses, if we decide that's a priority here. I don't think it is, though. I think we want to look at the fire hall first, and might think about the office building after. But this is definitely one of the good type of fire halls. So let's just lure this tough zombie away a little bit. We don't want him tracking us indoors. Kind of go this way, and why aren't we faster? We don't have very much, only a 1% debuff to pain there. Cannon is probably quite pressurized. Yeah. I would have kind of expected the robot to have a slight advantage, too, but doesn't seem to. Okay, so we've lured that guy away. Crowbars are nice. I don't think we have knee pads on, do we? We don't have any, anything on our legs that way, right? No. Let's wear the knee pads. Wonder what's up here. Nothing. Okay. Let's use the winch. Ignore. Oh, no. That's still the same tough zombie. Okay. That firefighter zombie's also fighting robots. That's the House of God. It's not the firefighter book. So we don't really care about it. Let's just take a peek around here. More robots, eh? They're fleeing. Interesting. And this, something to take note of is that this winch here is broken, so we cannot escape through this door, no matter what. I think that's okay, though. What I don't like about these robots is the light that they give off. That's potentially dangerous. Oh, and the other winch is broken, too. So that's actually pretty dangerous. We only have one possible escape vector out of here. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead, but I'm going to be uber careful not to get overweight. It really doesn't seem like there's too much in here in terms of baddies. I'll wear a belt. Pick up the trousers and coat. Wear the utility vest, I suppose. That's all that's going to... Wow, there's really very, very few baddies in here. There's also not as many items as there might otherwise be. We'll wear these trunk trousers. Throwable fire extinguisher. Did I pick up the helmet? I didn't mean to if I did. Nope. Yeah, this is remarkably... pick up the PBA mask. That's our welding goggles right there. So now we no longer need sunglasses. At all. This is concerning, though. Might be able to just sneak right out, though. This looks real good. Be nice to check in this room, but it's totally not worth the risk. So let's just get moving. Is that a clothing store north of us? It's a sporting goods store. Okay. I'll mark this as explored. And our car's up there, too. Okay. Well, that was very successful. We're going to try to get in through the back door of that. Oh, that's where the robot and the zombie were fighting back here. Seems like they still are. I bet we can get past. We're not overweight at all, so we can always run a little bit if we have to. There's now 3 zombies fighting this robot, and nobody's winning. Okay. A very varied raid. Yes, yes. Very successful varied raid. Okay, so let's throw all this stuff into the trunk. We now have probably all the stuff we need to make like a survivor suit or something for ourselves, and that's really nice. Then drop the things that we've like thrown on our bodies. So that was turnout trousers, belt, utility vest, and I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, so let's check out the sporting goods store. If we can't get in easily, then we'll leave it alone. We don't care too much, but there might be something really good in here. Oh, wow. It looks kind of loaded, eh? Got some arrows. Survivor kit box. I'm not sure what's in a survivor kit, but it's probably something, right? We have an entrenching tool, I'm pretty sure. I'm not worried about that. So all I see here is a little bit of leather and the survivor kit. So it has a whistle multi-tool, a flare, glow stick, flare, purification tablets, flare, flint and steel, flare. So lots of flares. Might as well take it, I suppose. It's not great, but we'll take the boots. And what's this? It's just yeah. Glow sticks are good, though. Take the glow sticks. Shooter's earmuffs. Don't mind if I do. Titanium bat. Oh, man, I love the titanium bat. It's wonderful and undersized. Beautiful in every way. Okay. More flares, I guess. I think we have a flare gun, don't we? Or was that like the last run? Not sure. It's hard to keep them all separated sometimes. We have a hammer, I'm pretty sure. Not on us. Suppose we might as well take the hammer just in case. It's not big. Another titanium bat, hockey stick, basketball. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Some more boots. Sure. Take the more boots. Okay. That's the sporting goods store. That was pretty good. Solid store. Yeah, they absolutely are. Glow sticks and flares. Especially if you have a flare gun, and I think we do have a flare gun. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think so. Okay. That's all the stuff in the car. Now we have a decision to make. Are we going to go for the garages right away? Maybe we should. It's going to be a hell of a drive to get down there, though. And I don't think there's any other garages that are easier. Like, there's this one, but it's right next to the nameplate, and that's just, that's not good. What's the S? Fishing pond, okay. We can find a dojo, too. Dojos would be excellent. We don't have any sort of martial arts at all, but I don't see any dojos. That's a museum. Museums are real dangerous with their alarms, and they're usually only having a single entrance, and I've run into lots of trouble with museums in the past, but it might be worth checking out nonetheless. Should also take the canoe out at some point and get to this freshwater research station. That can be done in the daytime, though. In fact, it probably should be done in the daytime. Okay. Let's get the headlights on. Weird little square of forest that isn't on the map. Be careful about navigating around there. Okay. Didn't want to peek. Yeah, absolutely. Any sort of city raiding, like, I mean, that's where I die, right? Like, that's where I make a mistake, is like, it's either that I don't get out when I know I should, or I get overweight and don't notice. Or both. Likely both. Likely I get overweight, and then I decide I should get out of there because I'm overweight, and then I'm like, oh, well, it wouldn't hurt to raid one more thing, you know? Stone golem right in front of us. I almost didn't recognize it, eh? It's hard to see with the grass there. But we would not want to hit a stone golem head on. That would end badly for our tiny little vehicle. Okay, here's the water. Probably not worth going for the car right now. I'm tempted to pause a second and read all these books, but I don't really care too much. For a second, I saw those crates, and I was like, "Oh, crates!" But then I realized those were the crates that we got our guns out of initially. Our Barrett and our first Rivtech gun, first and nicest one. Oh, here's the forest. Back up a bit. Okay, now comes the tricksy part, where we're gonna have to go straight through town. I guess we actually have to go on the road that's north of us here. That's okay. Not having a door is actually a bit of an issue here. Something like a slavering biter could get us, or like a grabber could grab us right through the open door. That would be kind of disaster. It's nice to find an atomic SUV and an ambulance here, but like, I don't know, with all these lampposts and stuff, I've got this, like, sneaking suspicion that this is a death wish, trying to get through this town. Like, look, we'd have to drive all the way down there. And there wouldn't be an easy escape vector, either. I actually almost feel more comfortable on the bike, you know? Run goes good, Sluggy Dude. Welcome, welcome. We have dehydrated all the meat, and that is wonderful. We also just raided a library, and we have lots of books now. See, look, that kid just got in our open door. Oh, boy. So here's an atomic SUV. I do want to check that out and see if it has a lot of plutonium in here. If it does, we want it. Where are you? Looks like it does. Has a pretty good mini reactor. Does it have wheels and stuff? No. So I think what I'm actually going to do is, I see like lots of bikes down here. That electric scooter would be amazing if it had controls. But I saw that sports bike. So I think what I'm actually going to do is kind of lure things upward this way a little bit. Not much, but a bit. And then find a bicycle. And like, I think I can actually be safer on a bicycle than I can be on a car, which is a bit counterintuitive, but I think it's true. Long-term goal for survival. Okay, so there are several layers of goals right now. The first layer of goals is getting to that garage, these garages down here, or perhaps just giving up on that and making ourselves a makeshift welder, and then a battery mod for car batteries, and then running our car as a generator and powering it that way. Which would eliminate the need, mostly at least, to get a get all the fancy stuff in. Oh, really? Why? Follow me. From the garage. Anyway, we need mechanic stuff. We also need to read a bunch of books, and once we do all that, we have a military cargo truck and also an atomic sports car that we found. And by combining those two vehicles, we'll be able to create a nice little mobile base for ourselves, because this town kind of sucks, and we want to have a mobile base. And that's the sort of short and medium term goals. The long-term goal is, since we are Deckard Cain, we must help future heroes to survive this land of sanctuary. And that means that we need to find all the magical gear and all the wonders we possibly can in this world, collect them all into a neat little pile, just like the Forge of Wonders guy does, and then we can help future heroes. So that's a nice long-term goal. Unfortunately, it's just become overcast, which makes navigating much harder. Yes, identify all of the magic and collect it all in our mobile base and have it all available. Oh, there's bars here. What's that? What's that building there that has the bars? Oh, it's a gun shop. That could be worth a raid. Military surplus next to it as well. But anyway, oh God, voices. I don't feel like I can do this, but let's try. Let's try. Well then, YouTube, we are now done this episode, and I must ask you to come back soon and stay a while.